Welcome to Aura. Thank you for being here. Let's talk about salt in the wound. Why love sometimes hurts where it should heal. The wound reflection phenomenon. They told me they loved me. Then they pressed their thumb against the bruise. It sounds like a paradox. The people we love most, the ones who claim to want our joy, are often the ones who hurt us in precisely the places we ask them not to. You told them, birthdays have always been hard for me. You shared, holidays make me feel forgotten. You whispered, this is where I've been broken before. And they nodded, promised, maybe even wept with you. But when the moment came, instead of offering a balm, they brought salt. This is what we call the wound reflection phenomenon. What is it? It is the repeated experience of watching someone promise to be a source of healing, only to then reflect our very pain back to us. Not in the way of comfort, but as a weapon. It is when someone uses your vulnerability as a roadmap to your undoing. It may not always be conscious, but it is always consequential. You end up asking yourself, did they do that on purpose? Or is it just that no one ever really cares the way they say they do? Is it me? No, beloved, it's not you. Here's why it happens. There are a few reasons why this phenomenon repeats, especially in romantic or emotionally charged dynamics. 1. Unhealed people resent the mirror. When your healing requires someone to show up differently, they may feel exposed. Your request becomes a spotlight on their own lack of emotional maturity. 2. Some people subconsciously sabotage intimacy. Real closeness triggers old wounds. When you say, this matters to me, it asks them to grow up, and many people have avoided growing up for a long time. 3. They mistake tenderness for control. In a world where emotional awareness is often mocked, being asked to hold someone's softness feels threatening. Instead of rising to meet it, they retreat or attack. 4. They associate care with powerlessness. Especially in patriarchal performative cultures, some people equate care with weakness. And so the moment they feel vulnerable, they just lash out. The aftermath. Trust, memory, and rebuilding. The most insidious part of this pattern is that it doesn't just hurt once. It alters your relationship with memory. You start to blur the good with the bad. You try to forget holidays or birthdays or your own needs. You say things like, I just won't celebrate it anymore. I'll stop expecting anything. It's better to not hope at all. This is the grief of being trained to anticipate abandonment. But you don't have to live in that training. The healing, from reflection to reclamation. You're not hard to love. You have to stop thinking that. You have to fully embrace yourself. You're not too sensitive, you're just fully tuned in, and you're not asking for too much. So put that aside and focus on this. What you're asking for is more presence. What you're seeking is respect and honor. And what you're doing every time you notice this dynamic is reclaiming your birthright to joy. Rebuilding begins by remembering. The wound isn't your identity. The one who pressed it was not your destiny. And your future does not need to repeat your past. Stay in the present. The right love will never reflect your wounds as weapons. Never. It will mirror your worth back to you. Softly, consistently, unshakably. And that's how you'll know. Also, keep in mind that that love might just begin with you. Stay inspired and amplify your aura.